Okay, for this assignment, you're going to go to Worksheets, and under Chapter 7, we're going to sample senators from the 114th Congress. Ooh. I guess it's not the current Congress. Sorry about that. But I think I like this one better. So in the worksheet, you'll take a look when you open that. There's some questions to answer in general. Down here, it tells you about the calculator and how to get random numbers from the calculator. We're not going to use that. We're going to use StatCrunch instead. So I wanted to make sure I showed you. So at the very last page of this worksheet, I've got a list of all the senators of the 114th Congress, and I've numbered them so that they each have a random number assignment. And of course, we have 100 senators in our Senate. We all know that, right? 2 for each state. And then what I'm going to do is go into StatCrunch. And so if I want to randomly generate numbers, I'm going to go to my applets, and I'm going to go over to random numbers. So random numbers. And if I'm going to work these senators, my minimum value is going to be 1 because I labeled my first senator 1. And the maximum value is that 100th senator. And what I want you guys to do is survey 10 of them. We're not going to have repeats, so that's going to take, that's going to help. And keep it on use a dynamic seed. And then all you have to do is compute, and boom, I get 10 numbers here. So what we're going to do is, of those 10 numbers, we're going to map it back to the senators. So number 32, 80, 91. And we're going to look at how many, I think, are Democrats. So number 32 is Jerry Moran. He's a Republican, or she, I don't know. So that doesn't count as a Democrat. We also said we had 90, I think number 90, there's a Democrat. And I can't remember what we got. Let's see. Oh, sorry, it wasn't 90, it was 91. So 32 was a Republican, 80 was a, we don't know, let's go find out. 80 was a Republican, and 91 is Tim Kaine, who is a Democrat. So out of that, I got 1 out of 3, but you're going to get all 10 of them, and then you'll come up with the percentage of which are Democrat. So back again to StatCrunch. When you want to do it again, you just click Sample, and notice I get different numbers here. You might get the same senator that you had in the last sample. That's okay. Go ahead and we look back and we figure out how many of these out of 10, what percentage are Democrats. And we'll just keep doing that. You're going to sample this. You're going to come up with 25. You're going to do this 25 times. So when you come to class on Friday, you will have 25 percentages that you got from using this simulator. And then on the second page of the worksheet, this is where you're going to record those percentages. So if you got 40% were senators, you mark it right here. In another sample, you got 70% were senators, were Democrats, sorry. If you got 70%, you fill in that bubble here, and you'll end up with a bar graph of how many proportions of senators you got. This is going to give us an idea for sampling, and you'll go over that on Friday. So good luck.